Hey, it's Chris again. Welcome to video 4, the last in the 4-video series of Introduction to Sincere Systems. Now, this is a slightly longer video. It's about half an hour long, so make sure you've got yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and just watch Drew go through step by step what the back office is all about, where all the tabs are, where to find everything. It's fairly straightforward, but if you're doing it on your own, it's kind of searching in the dark. If you've got somebody to show you through it, it makes life a lot easier. I'm going to hand you over to Drew now, and I'll see you at the end.
Welcome to the orientation overview video of your back office. So I'm just going to rip through this, guys. I'm going to try and keep this video under 30 minutes. It's going to be very hard for me to do that because there's so much to talk about in here. I'm going to talk about how I use the system, how I've gone and grown my account. Like, I've only been in here for, 37 days in here. And, I've grown my account a couple $1,000s within just that 1 month kind of thing there. Okay, so I'll talk about how I did that, and I can actually go and build the account faster than letting the system build it for me. I do something manual in the system, so I'm going to talk about that here. Okay, but the first thing we got to do is you got to set up your Telegram bot. So you're going to come up here, you're going to click the Telegram logo up here. Okay, it's going to open up Telegram for you and make it easier for yourself. Log into Telegram first and then click the bot button. Telegram will ask you, do you want to join the bot? And yeah, you want to join the bot. Here's the bot, guys. I kind of already talked a little bit about it in the first video above there. But you can see all your stuff, like your referrals coming in, your commissions being made, referral, deposit to the S wallet. Here, we'll go to a daily earnings. There's a daily earnings there. We're on the weekend right now. That's why I haven't earned in 2 days. And we'll talk about that. There's a daily earnings there. $142 was the earnings from that day. I bought with my commissions and my earnings from that day, so that's why I have a $200 investment right there on that day. So lots of information comes through the bot. So you want to be in the bot there. The webinars, okay, this is actually my sponsor in the system, okay? Just letting you know, okay? So the webinars come through the bot as well. So if you want to watch the webinars, as of right now, there's no English webinars, but we are going to get some English webinars. I think Chris is going to put them on. I think Jeremy's probably going to do some. I'm going to do some. So within the next 6 months, definitely, guys, there'll be a ton of English webinars. We'll probably host at least one English webinar a week kind of thing. We'll do our best for you, okay? So let's get going here. The dashboard, really easy to talk about here, guys. You already know what this is. This is your investment funds, which they call total deposit. You've got your monthly income there, which is your daily earnings from when earnings are available from the Forex market, which is 5 days a week. Earnings fluctuate from day to day, guys. This is not a Ponzi scheme. It's actual real earnings. Like, some days you'll earn hardly anything because it's real income. Okay, look at this. Zero. I've never seen a day like this, but 0.03%. So even if I have $100,000, what's 0.03% of $100,000? It's still hardly anything, right? So there are some days where you hardly earn anything, but then there's some days that you're earning 3%. Okay, and on average, what I'm seeing here is about 0.50% a day, 5 days a week, to 0.70 maybe, something like that. At least once a week, we see kind of like around 1% or so. But guys, it's not a Ponzi scheme. There's days where you hardly earn anything. And I just want to talk about this for a little bit because this is a question, if you're promoting, that you'll get a lot, is like, oh, that's a Ponzi scheme. It's a fun to earn system, but it's not. Because here's the thing, guys. Would a Ponzi scheme, RevShare, a hippie site, the crypto investment sites, stuff like that, that are fun to earn, would they go and give you like 0.10% when the last day before they gave you 3% or 7%? They wouldn't do that because everyone would stop promoting. And how does a Ponzi scheme work? It works, the funds coming in are paying out the withdrawals. So if everyone stops promoting and no new funds are coming in, how are they going to pay out the withdrawals? It would fail like basically instantly. As soon as their wallet is empty, they would just fail, okay? So this thing here doesn't depend on people funding the website, okay? People funding through the investments page, which you saw in the video above. It doesn't depend on that. It depends on the Forex market and them, working the Forex. And guys, they do really, really good. If I show you the trading report here, which I'm going to get to, There's data that goes all the way back to 2018. It's positive data. The average win to loss ratio is extremely good, guys. The average win is $255, and the average loss is $38 or something like that. I'll show you that a little bit later here, on this report page there, okay? So let's go down here and we'll go to the next. Oh, all your investments are over here, and as you can see, like for instance, this investment is $133, which was my investment. I'm earning a 70-30 split off it. I'm not earning 50-50 split off it because my account is over $5,000. I was to go in here and spend $500, I wouldn't earn at the $500 level. I'd earn at the level that I'm at, okay, which is really, really cool. So if you're at the top level, which is $50,000, and you're earning 85.15, you're earning 85% of the earnings that are coming in through the trading. If you go and you repurchase with, say, $100, that $100 is earning you at 85% of the earnings, okay, which is really, really cool. And none of this expires, guys. It's not like, I know a lot of you guys have the background of revenue sharing or hippie hypey sites out there where your investment, expires once it hits a certain percentage of, say, 130%. It expires, guys. This does not expire. Okay, it's an investment, and if you have, say, $5,000 in here and you're to withdraw 100% of your earnings every single month from month number 1, you would maintain your account at $5,000. Okay, so this is the power of compounding here. You can compound, and I'll show you the calculator a little bit later in this video so you can get a feel for, what will a good size investment do for you? What would, say, $6,800 do for you in 2 years? Would it be totally life-changing? Okay, you're going to be able to see that kind of stuff here, okay? So, and you'll also get access to the calculator, which I'm going to show you here in a bit, okay? So that's basically it for the dashboard page. There's your daily kind of earnings there. Trading history, you can click that. You see some trades, recent trades. You can change this to per week, per month, the chart down here. It's really, really simple, guys. Okay, the next page here is the events page. We just did an event in Dubai. I didn't go to it. I've just joined the system a month and a half ago or so. And, I'm not going to go into an event after I've been in something for a month, but the next event definitely I'll go to. The more you work your way up through the system, the more of a discount you get. Like for this event, I could have got originally the ticket's $1,850. I could have only paid $917 there. So to go in it, so over 50% off is what I could have got. So once you work your way through the system, guys, with your team turnover or your funding through the system, then you can get cheaper event tickets, which is pretty neat. And these events are awesome, guys. You get a hotel, you get all your food. Galas, it's more like an MLM style event, transportation from the airport back and forth, all that kind of stuff. Parties, they're like 3 or 4 days long. Tons of stuff. Okay. Next page here is the investment page. We'll probably spend most of the time in this video on the investment page here and how this works. Okay. So what I always like to say when I'm explaining how Sincere system works is it works in 2 parts. First off, it makes its funds through the Forex market. Okay, there's also like cannabis and stuff like that, but really I'm just talking about the Forex market here because that's what I promote. That makes it not a Ponzi scheme because they're taking the funds that are invested into the system, and they can use the word investment because it's investing in the Forex market. It's not investing in you paying out someone else's withdrawal, right? That partner would come along. They'd put in their $100 into the system or wherever they want to come in at. I recommend you guys start at $100. Come in at $100. They put their $100 in the system into the Forex market, and they're going to earn 50% of profits, and the company earns 50% of the profits. Okay, so if I go over to the calculator here, you're going to see this and you'll be like, okay, I understand this now. Okay, so if we just put in $100 here, and we'll do the example of $100 so I can show you guys the percentage here. You can see, okay, so $100 investment, 100% repurchase, which means 100% compounding. You're not taking out any profits from looking at this calculator here. You're making on average 15.50% per month. Once you see the report page, you'll see that that's the average from 2018 till 2022 is 2018 till 2020, not 2022. You'll see it's the average of 15.50% per month. So if we come on down here, and guys, this is just an example. I wouldn't recommend coming in and thinking, oh, I'm going to put $100 in here and then, compound for 5 years or whatever. what I do is I recommend come in with $100 to test things out, to meet the other members, to get a feel for the earnings. Do you like it? Do you not like it? You know, I don't know, things like that, right? Test things out and then decide what's my investment going to be. I did $100, and then I did $3,000 the next week, and then I did $2,000 the week after, and my investment is $5,000, and I'm already at almost $7,000 right now after 37 days, okay? So you can look at this here. From $100, you're earning 7.75% per month until you move to the next level, which would be this one right here. When you're over $500, you're earning 9.30% per month. And then the next level after that, you're over $1,500 and you're making 10.08 per month. Okay, so if we go back here, you can visually see how this works. So that 7.75 is 50% of 15.50. So you're making 50%, the company's making 50%. Okay, so now you can see how this company is the business model works, right? How they can go and give commissions, how they can go and do events and have, you know, like a person like me come along and pay $900 for a 3-day event where it's costing them probably, you know, it's probably costing them a couple $1,000s just to have me there, right? So how can they do that kind of stuff, right? Also, how can they go when I get to the careers page here, I'm going to talk about the bonuses, the system bonuses. You can make up to $1 million in system bonuses, which is insane. Okay, it's actually more than that, but they have one system bonus, which is the top bonus, is $1 million. So how do they get the funds for that? Is they're making money off every single person in the system that's an investor, which is everybody in the system, because that's what they're doing, is investing. Okay, so how does that relate to, say, a company like Amazon? Think about this. How does Amazon work, right? Or any company out there, Walmart, or any company that sells a product that is making a sale and they're taking a portion of that sale. So for instance, Amazon, you go and you list your product on Amazon, and that product sells through the Amazon website. You're getting a portion of that sale, and Amazon's getting a portion of that sale. So that's how Amazon makes money, right? So this here works the same. The business model works the same. You're investing and they're making money off your investment all the way through the system, guys. Even if it's an investor of $50,000, they're making 15% of what that investment is making 5 days a week, okay, which is very, very smart. So let's go, we'll go down here. We'll just talk about this right now, guys. You can turn your investments on and off, okay? So for instance, say I'm ready to withdraw. I've compounded. I've taken $5,000 and I've turned that into $5,000 a month profits. That's my goal. And I'm like, every single month now, I want to withdraw 100% of my profits. What you would do is turn all these off. See, they're all on. You turn them all off. And then now 100% of my profits are just going to sit in my monthly available balance and, you know, build up until I want to withdraw them out of the system. So if I turn these back on, there you go. They're back on, and now it's going to manually compound for me. Okay. Once a month, my earnings are going to go over, and they'll create a new investment package for me. Okay. So how do you manually compound? Okay. So how you manually compound here is you go, and I'll go back to this page so I can talk about it. Okay. So you'd go and you take your monthly income balance. Okay. Every time your monthly income and your USD balance, or your commissions balance, which is the token, every time that's combined together and you get $105, then you'd go and you'd combine those balances together. So say I've got $50 here, and then I've got $55 between these two balances here. I would go to the investment page. I would go down here. I would select all, and then I'd combine my deposit. And what it's going to do is it's going to take my earnings balance and it's going to put it into my USD balance, which is the repurchase balance. Okay. And then say I wanted to take my token balance and I wanted to send it to my USD balance so I can maximize my combined balance. Okay. I would go over to the finance page. Okay. And then I would hit exchange and I would sell my token for USD. Okay, so I would put in 743 tokens, and that would give me $74.30. That's how much commissions I made today. So $74.30, okay, it would give me, and put it into my USD balance. Okay, That's how you do it. So I'm not going to do it right now because who knows? Maybe the token will go up 1 cent tonight. Okay. And then tomorrow I'll have more money. Okay. That's very unlikely to happen. But if you look at the token over, say, a year, guys, you will see the growth of it, which is cool. And we'll go to the next page here. Okay. So the next page went investments, finance. Finance, I don't think we have to really go over finance that much because the video above this one, we talked about the finance replenish, the withdrawal. That's pretty self-explanatory. You can withdraw your token to your wallet, or you can withdraw USD to your wallet. And then inside your S wallet is where you would go and, convert that USD or convert your token to, say, Bitcoin. If you wanted to go and I don't know, use Bitcoin or something somewhere, you could go and do that, or you could send the USD to your debit card. This system has its own debit card. Okay, so this is just a screenshot, guys, of the debit card. It might look something like this. They haven't implemented it into the system yet, but it's something that is going to happen for us. So we can actually use the system, a Sincere Systems debit card will be hooked up to our S wallet, and we could load funds onto our debit card and use it to like pay our bills or put some gas in the car, buy some groceries, maybe even pay your mortgage or car payments if you get your account that level. So that's that. Okay, so the next thing here I want to talk about really fast is you can go and you can send USD, you can send a token, you can send USD to other members in the system. Like you can see here, I sent this guy $10. And down here's all your, history of commissions and your funding and it's kind of the same thing as what the bot sends you, but it's just, last transactions history there, okay? Down here, subscribe, guys. In this video, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to talk about this page in this video because I don't know enough information about it, and I don't want to get in trouble from the company if I say something that is wrong. So I'm just not going to talk about it because this page is new in the website as of yesterday. So there's actually no information online about it that's in English. But just by looking at it, you can kind of tell what it is. It's the S wallet that they're talking about here. And if you want to log into your S wallet account, you click that button there. This is about the token. Okay, so you can actually, the token's a crypto token, so you can actually buy the token. Okay, and you can just hold the token if you want to make money. We don't know how much value the token's going to go up in value because they just implemented the token in the system yesterday or 2 days ago or something like that. But it is very cool, guys, because this token is not listed on exchanges, so it can't be pumped or dumped. Okay, what I mean by pumped or dumped is, for instance, like if you trade cryptos, that people can go and pump and dump the small coins. Like if, say, 1,000 people go and they all plan to buy the same coin together, the price of the coin shoots way up. And then when it's up really high, they all decide, hey, let's go and sell our coin now. And they sell it and the price just drops right down and just, you got $200 and then it drops down to $20 within 1 day, okay? That cannot happen with this token because this token is only available to Sincere System members and it can't be sold outside of the Sincere System, okay? So that's very, very cool to think about it that way. So you can just hold your tokens and they will go up in value if you look at it, say, on a yearly basis there, okay? So next page here is the careers page. We're going to spend a little bit of time on this page here, guys, just because there is lots to talk about. But what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to list 3 videos below. At the very bottom of this page, there's going to be 3 links to YouTube there. And I'll just show you the videos because there is going to be a lot of content that maybe more content you want to know about if you're recruiting into the system, guys. I have a 42-minute video here just about the commissions and the structure of the system, how it works. I've got another 37-minute video here just about the type of things I'm talking about in this video, but it's just dedicated to, the possible outcome of what you could have with Sincere Systems. Really what it is like, why did I join Sincere Systems? That's kind of what I talk about in this video. So it's just some really good information for you. And also down here, this is one of the best videos I've ever made, is the risk to reward ratio for Sincere Systems based off the math of their trading report from 2018 till 2020. So with that data of 3 years, you can actually figure out their risk to reward ratio, like the actual percentages of it. And the risk percentage is 6.56%, and the reward percentage is 93.44%. So by saying that, guys, any numbers that you go and you throw in this calculator, there's a 93.44% chance that that'll happen, even if it's 5 years, right? Even if it's like you got $100 and you're like, I don't know, you make yourself a 5-year plan, which I wouldn't recommend, right? You always want to get your investment out at least within the first 2 years, I'd say, right? Your original investment. But who knows? $100 is not that much money. You know, I could give $100 away and it wouldn't dramatically affect my life. So the average person could probably come along and manage to put $100 in the system and not even think about it for 5 years and turn it into $20,800. The risk to that is 6.56% that will not happen. You wouldn't get $20,800. The reward to that, the odds of that happening, is 93.44%. So there is way more odds, right? Over 90% more odds of you making money in Sincere Systems than you losing money, okay? Which is really, really cool. And we get all those odds from the trading report, okay? So you can imagine how lucrative this system is, guys. If you just simply put in like $5,000, or I put in, I've got almost $7,000 in my account right now, within a couple of years, that's a full-time income, tens of thousands of dollars per month, including the commissions and building off commissions and all that kind of stuff, okay? Careers page here. I would really just say, if you're really interested in sponsoring, then watch this video here about the commissions and how the commission structure works. I'm just going to briefly kind of just go over this. You start off at 5% commissions, and you can earn from your downlines. It goes forever kind of thing, and that's 4%, okay? So it's very, very lucrative if you ask me. And next level is 7%, so that's a team turnover of $3,000, or you can put yourself to this level by funding $3,000 into the system. You can create 7% commissions from people who join you. Same with the 9% commissions. You can fund your way to 9% by funding into the system $10,000, or you can do a team turnover of $10,000 to get yourself to 9% commissions. So that's what I did, guys. I got myself to 9% commissions through team turnover, and eventually here within a month, I'll get myself to 10.5% commissions. From $25,000 on, you cannot fund yourself to that commission level, okay? So if you fund into the system $25,000 and you have 0 referrals, you'll make 9% commissions. Okay, you can't fund your way to 10.5% commissions. You have to have a team turnover to create that, okay? Because we can't have people coming in here and funding, $50,000 and then getting 12% commissions and a $3,000 bonus, right? Okay, so the next here thing I want to talk about, guys, is the team bonuses. From the 25,000 team turnover, you get $1,000 bonus, which is not just the commissions, guys. This is a bonus. This is like extra, like thank you money from the company, basically. And that's why they have that business model like Amazon in place, where they're making money off the members' investment, okay? What the members' investment's earnings, okay? Which is really cool. So if you look at this, guys, it goes all the way up to like crazy amounts. This is $1 million that you can get as a team bonus, which is crazy, at 16% commissions. Like, think of how much money that person would be making. It'd just be nutso insane. So the biggest guy in the system as of right now, he's been in for a couple of years, and he's at 15% commissions. He's got a team turnover of $3 million, and he's gotten all these bonuses, guys, and I see it all the time in the chat. He's always in there talking and stuff like that. We'll go to the Russian chat group. You might see him in here. There he is right there, Sergey. Okay, so remember that picture right there. And then we'll go to the leaderboard. This is how you get to the leaderboard. Leaders. There he is right there. So you can see that there are people in the system, guys, that are making their way through the system. There's a ton of people at 13%. There's a ton of people at 12%. I'm on the leaderboard. I think I'm on like page 15 or something like that. Not very impressive, but I'm on there. Okay. One day I'll be here. Okay. So let's get back to this careers page. We don't really need to cover that much more on it, guys. You can see your people on your team. You can see active members there. You can see your team turnover. You can see your entire team turnover. So your team's team turnover kind of thing. You can see your referrals, all your referrals you have. You can see your referrals. Okay, so for instance, like this. Okay, so actually we won't use that one for instance because this guy hasn't funded yet. So here's an example actually. If they don't fund your team member, but your team member's team member funds, you would earn that full commission off them, because this This guy here didn't fund yet, right? It says 0 in his account. So he wouldn't get a commission because you cannot get a commission if you're not active in the system. You can recruit and build a team. Like obviously this guy's recruiting and building a team, but he can't get a commission until he funds into the system. So you would get that full commission, his actual commission, the full commission until he funds into the system, which is really, really cool. Okay. So we go down here, we'll find someone. Okay. For instance, this guy here, we'll find someone with a team, downlines kind of thing. So this guy right here is my referral. I sponsored him into the system, and I'm earning 9% commissions off him because I've got my team turnover to over $10,000. And then his referral, he's earning, a percentage off his referral, and then I'm earning a percentage off his referral as well. I'm earning 4%. So that 4% for me goes down, to basically infinity, guys. I'm going to earn money off everyone that joins under, this guy and then this guy and this guy and this guy. So we'll look at here. Here's another example. Okay, so look at this. Okay, so here you go. This is this guy's referral, and then she has sponsored someone in, right? I'm earning 4% off their deposit. Okay, so that's pretty cool if you ask me, right? So it's very, very lucrative. If you think about it that way, okay? So next page here, we're going to go to the news page. News page, as of right now, guys, they don't do, I think I already told you this, they don't do webinars in English. We will be doing webinars in English. So this is the page with all the webinars on it. The owner of the company does webinars. That's the owner of the company right there. He does webinars as well. They're not in English, though, so I'm not going to focus too much on that. The report page, this is probably the best page for you to use when you're promoting, is to make videos and talk about the report page, guys, because they actually Forex trade with their funds, okay, with the funds that you put in the system, which makes it not a Ponzi scheme, okay? So at the bottom of this page, there's 225 pages of trading data here, which goes over, I think it's 3 years or something like that. It's 2018 till 2020. So if we go down to the bottom, this should be around the bottom here. We're pretty close. Oh, no, we're not. We're only on page 30. Here, we'll just wait a little bit for it to load up. Here. Getting there, guys. There we go. Okay, so it's going to load up here. There we go. Okay, so this is, some data that you can use for your promotion. This is the way to figure out that 15.5% or 15.50% average per month, from 2018 till 2020. You'll see some months like this month here, guys, look at 9.20%, but then you have some months that are, 26.11%. So, but on average, if you're to draw a line across there, on average, you're looking at 15.50%. Per month, per year on average as an average monthly, okay? This is where I'm getting the mathematics for the risk to reward ratio. We've got 36,531 trades. Average wins is $255. Average loss is $38. Long win is 80%. Short win is 76%. So that's betting if the market's going to go up or going to go down. That means short is going to go down, long is going to go up. And, that's data that you can use to figure out risk to reward ratios, okay, of your actual, investment, which is really, really cool. So here's another thing about the trading is they have stop losses, okay? So I'll actually show you here. We'll just go up here and we'll just land on some random page. We'll let it land on a random page here. And you'll see that they have stop losses set. So you see here it says like minus 150, okay? But then the next trade here says $230. So this means they made $230 on that trade right there. Okay, that was a profit of $230. This was a loss of $150. So that stop loss hit on this trade. It was either 10% to 25% stop loss. So it hit there. The trade under it actually hit another stop loss. That was $133 of stop loss. But if you look down here, the two trades before it, one was $691 of profit. The next one was $106 of profit. The stop losses do hit, guys. This is real trading. This is real funds, real money, stuff like that, okay? So the risk to reward ratio, this also applies into it, is that they have a stop loss of 10% and they have a stop loss of 25%. So the worst case scenario, worst thing that could possibly happen to you, and this is only a 6.56% chance of this happening to you, is you could lose 10 to 25% of your funds that you have. Okay? That's the worst thing that could happen to you in this system. You cannot go to zero. You can't lose everything. Okay? You can just lose 10 to 25%, and the chances of that happening is 6.56%. The chances of that not happening is 93.44%. Okay? So there's way more chance that that's never going to happen in here, okay, is that, you would lose 10 to 25% of your account. So let's go over here, guys. I want to give you guys an example of, not just $100, because that's not a good example to base your outcome off, kind of thing. We'll use my results. Okay, so I have $6,830 in the system right now, $6,830, okay? And, that month I'd make, if I wasn't recruiting, wasn't sponsoring, and I wasn't manually compounding the system, I'm just letting the system do its thing. I've clicked those buttons, I've made them go blue, and the system's going to manually compound for me. I'm not even logging into my account. I would have $27,747 roughly, give or take, because you got to remember every month is different, right? But on average, you're at 15.50% earnings. And if you come in at over $5,000, you're at 10.85% of that 15.50%. So within your first year, you've managed to get yourself to 11.63% because you're over, was it 10,000, I think, when it changes? Yeah, 10,000. Once you're over 10,000, it changes, goes up. You earn more of that percentage, okay? So after the first year, guys, we've turned $6,830 into $27,700, which is impressive. It's good. It's way better than your bank's going to do for you. Way better than most people can do on their own, to create, like, say, 450% profits per year. That's basically what that is. But what is 2 years going to look like? So this is when the magic happens, guys. If you compound for 2 years, you can make more of a monthly income than your original investment, which is crazy. So if we go here for 2 years, this is compounding from $6,830 for 2 years. And on month number 25, 24 months in a year, month number 25 here, guys, you've turned $6,830 into $117,575, and you've given yourself a $13,687 a month U.S. residual income. Could you live off $13,000 a month U.S.? I could. Okay, so the power of compounding is extremely awesome, and the risk to reward ratio is extremely awesome for the system. So that's why I'm so excited about it, guys. I'm going to end the video here. Nothing really more to talk about. We'll just rip over to the support page. It's just really simple. I don't even really need to talk about it, but if you have a question, like, I've contacted support twice. The first time when I joined, I just talked to them a little bit, asked them a couple questions. My referral had a question that I couldn't answer. So I asked the question for my referral, but you put in the title. So this is the title, right? You put in your text, which is your question, and then you hit send request, and then it's going to send in a support ticket. So first, what you want to do is you want to reach out to your sponsor, okay? Ask your sponsor a question, and if they can't answer your question, then you want to contact support, okay? Or you can join, which you should, you can join our English support group, okay, through Telegram. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video.
Well, thanks very much, Drew, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're interested in joining Sincere Systems and joining our team, there's a big button on this page. Just give it a click, and that will take you over to the Sincere Systems sign-up page, just like Drew was showing you. It's going to be really, really good fun to have you on the team. It's the most amazing system I've come across for a long, long time. I'm excited about it, Drew's excited about it, our team is excited about it, and we'd love you to be part of that team. My name's Chris. Look after yourself, and hopefully see you in that back office soon. Bye now.